The ownership that you're talking about really comes when they move to a higher level of delegation, where they delegate outcomes and give them agency and freedom to figure out their process. Of course, they've got to have those conversations, make sure the guardrails are put in place, make sure the swim, lanes are established. And once that starts, ownership starts to show up. The outcomes and freedom and ownership go together, and projects, tasks, and scope, vendorship goes. So you have vendors. They're doing what they're doing, and you got to pay them. And then you're looking for ownership. Not going to happen.
It's just like the example of when somebody's micromanaging a team member, and it's like, well, why isn't Rajesh going and doing all these things? Because you put him in a box. You wanted an employee, you put him in a box. He's going to stay in the box. He's doing his job. Like it's exactly what you asked for.
Yeah, absolutely. That's exactly what it. And that's what I'm saying. Camden, this is either impossible or it's very easy. People are not doing the heavyweight lifting in figuring out how they are creating and perpetuating this situation. Do you guys go camping? Do you guys go? Sorry, I'm asking Otis. I'm interrupting. You guys go camping?
Oh, yeah. I mean, somewhat.
Yeah. I'm not.
You camp for a living.
Camden, do you know how to light a campfire?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Yeah, there you go. So there is a process to it, right? Now you get a city boy who's never done that and say, don't light the fire. What's going to happen to him?
It's going to be cold.
Run out of matches. That's what's going to happen.
But I think to your point, I doubt I light a fire like you light a fire, Dad, or like Papa taught me how to light a fire. It's all different. There's a great point there.
Fine, but so the point is, the fixed outcome is the fire. You take ownership and do it your way.
Yeah, and I think that's the shift that every leader, if you're not already doing it, has to do it in order to be successful. How does that relate to the ROI, the profit? Because I think that's always, as the owner founder, that's, you're always worried about my capital. Do I still have cash flow? And if I spend this, and I'm increasing my risk by allowing them to, take charge. How do you help?
Yeah, it steps into. I was just gonna say it steps into what we like to joke about is like that voodoo economics thing, where it's like, oh, it works, but you got to trust me a little bit. Like the math is not a super clear. This equals here, like it is with all those other things. So it takes a lot to go out into that.
Actually, if you really look at it, it's business is either dull, boring, and it's a headache for the founder, or it can be fun if he sets it up as a game. If he sets it up as a game and enrolls everybody into that game, then you'll start seeing results. The problem with most founders is that they set up games like marketing. You go and do sales. Execution, you do this. But the real game that's going on in their mind is exactly, Otis, the one that you spoke about. It's about the P&L.